You won't believe this, but some fish are so old they've outlived empires. While most fish dart through life with a fleeting presence, a rare few defy the laws of nature, aging not in years but in centuries. And we're not talking myths or legends. These are real, record-documented species that have seen more than any human ever could. One was born before the American Civil War. Another has outlived every king, president, and emperor you've ever read about. So let's dive beneath the surface and explore the 10 longest living fish on the planet, creatures that refuse to die young. At number 10 is the European perch. It may not look extraordinary, but it can live up to 30 years in the wild. What's fascinating is how that lifespan varies dramatically by environment. In heavily fished waters, it might not see its 10th birthday. But in the undisturbed lakes of Scandinavia, some perch have grown old in peace, hiding in plain sight. It's the ultimate underdog. Never famous, always enduring. Coming in at number 9 is the orange ruffy, often called the Deep-Sea Dinosaur of the supermarket. This fish is commonly sold in grocery stores, yet most buyers have no idea they're eating something that might be 150 years old. These fish don't even reproduce until they're about 30. That's like a human deciding to start high school at age 50. And because they're so slow-growing and live so long, orange ruffy populations are especially vulnerable to overfishing. It's not just an ecological concern, it's a crime against time. Next up is number 8, the Atlantic sturgeon. This fish has been around since the time of the dinosaurs and can live over 60 years. It's armored like a medieval knight and can grow up to 14 feet long. But perhaps what makes the Atlantic sturgeon most remarkable isn't just its age, but its comeback. Nearly wiped out by overfishing and pollution, it's now slowly returning to rivers it hasn't swum in for decades. It's a lesson in resilience. When nature is allowed to recover, it does. Number 7 on our list is the giant grouper. These reef-dwelling titans can live up to 60 years and weigh more than a concert piano, but it's not just their size or age that's impressive, it's their story. Groupers start life as females and later switch to males as they age. So when you see an ancient grouper, you're likely looking at a creature that's lived 2 lives in one body. Imagine living long enough to experience both perspectives. It's the ultimate biological plot twist. Number 6, the big-mouth buffalo. A few years ago, scientists carbon-dated one of these fish and found it was 112 years old. Let that sink in. That fish was alive when the Titanic sank. It's a freshwater native to North America that no one paid attention to until it broke the age record. And what's crazier, these fish show no signs of aging. Their organs don't degrade. Their DNA stays intact. In a world obsessed with anti-aging, the big-mouth buffalo may already have the secret. 5th place belongs to a creature both eerie and elegant, the lake sturgeon. With a lifespan of up to 150 years, this prehistoric-looking fish is like a relic that swam straight out of a history book. It's lived through 2 world wars, the birth of the internet, and every major technological revolution. What's its secret? Slow metabolism, late reproduction, and a body built for patience. These fish mature in their 20s and live like sages of the water, roaming rivers with the calm wisdom of something that's seen it all. The 4th longest living fish is the Australian lungfish, a living fossil whose ancestors were swimming when the continents were still, rearranging themselves. These fish can live over 100 years, and some researchers believe a few specimens in captivity today were actually born before World War I. What's extraordinary isn't just their age, but their biology. They can breathe air. That's right. When water oxygen runs low, the lungfish surfaces and gulps air like a mammal. It's honestly one of evolution's strangest compromises, and it's worked for over 300 million years. Cracking into the top 3, we meet the rough-eye rockfish, a deep-sea dweller with a serious longevity streak. Scientists have confirmed individuals over 200 years old. Imagine a fish swimming in pitch-black ocean trenches before the invention of the steam engine and still alive today. Its trick? Extreme depths, slow growth, cold water, and minimal predators. The deep ocean might feel hostile to us, but for the rough-eye rockfish, it's the ultimate fountain of youth. Runner-up on the list is the Greenland shark. This one turns everything you know about life expectancy upside down. Radiocarbon dating has estimated that some individuals are over 400 years old. That means one of these sharks may have been born before Galileo looked through a telescope. They don't reach sexual maturity until about 150 years of age, an age when most creatures would have already died 10 times over. They swim at a sluggish pace through icy Arctic waters, almost in slow motion, as if time itself forgets to move forward around them. But the crown belongs to an immortal leviathan, the koi fish. While koi in your backyard pond might live a few decades, there's one famous koi named Hanako that lived for an estimated 226 years, dying in 1977. Scientists confirmed the age through growth ring analysis on her scales. Think about that. A fish that saw the United States become a country, lived through Napoleon, the invention of the telephone, both world wars, and still swam peacefully in a pond in Japan. Hanako wasn't just a fish, she was a witness to centuries. Each of these fish offers more than biology. They offer a story of time, resilience, and survival. In their own quiet, gliding way, they've watched the world change and continued on, outliving everything we thought we knew about aging. And maybe, just maybe, they hold secrets that science hasn't even begun to understand.